Audeze. Audeze is a hi-fi uh, manufacturer of audio. They're mostly known for their headphones, the LCD2s, the 3s, the 5s, all of those. And they're pretty bad in-ear monitors. But Audeze, that's what we're talking about today. That's the next episode. So, yeah, let's talk about Audeze. So, Audeze's most well-known headphone is the LCD2, and it's definitely a very good-looking headphone. I love the wood accents and the grill. It looks very professional. And at its price tag of nearly $1,000, it better be. They also make the LCD-X, which I think is a cheaper or more expensive version of, I think, the LCD-3. And there's obviously the LCD-3, and then their pro model is the LCD-5. They also have a gaming headphones. I don't know why, but they do. That's a thing. Yeah. They're mostly known for their LCD lineup. But today we are asking the question, is Audeze a brand you should buy from? Because even if there's only a very handful amount of people that actually are buying headphones in this price range, there is still a market for it. So yeah, how does this stack up? Because there are other companies that are very competitive in this market, like Hifiman, Sennheiser, and whatnot. So, is Audeze better than these, or worse, or in the middle, or what? So, LCD2s. What are their cons? What are their pros? Because it's their most common headphone. Well, some of the pros are the sound quality is superb, which I mean, when you're paying this much money, it better be. So yeah, it's going to sound amazing if you're into neutral sound. I'll put a graph up right now of what the sound profile looks like. It's very neutral. It's very high quality. It's built amazing. You got the beautiful grill that they're so iconic for. The wood design. The ear cuffs are made out of very good leather, I think. Correct me. But there are some cons. Is they're actually not that comfortable, according to a lot of people. Is that the ear cuffs, because the ear cups, they're not flat, kind of like what we normally think of. It's at an angle where it's thicker on one side and thinner on one side. I don't know why Audeze did that. I've personally worn a pair of LCD2s, and it's not that comfortable. I mean, I probably wouldn't wear it for that long. I didn't wear it long enough to determine that, but they're not as comfortable. It's my problem with the HyperX headphones. They're just not comfortable. But I mean, I guess you could sacrifice comfort for sound quality, because Audeze sound amazing. I think they sound amazing. I would recommend the LCD2s for sound quality, but not for comfort. And at this price, you should expect it to be comfortable. Like Hifimans and Sennheisers are usually very comfortable. In this price range, I'd say the HD800S, very comfortable headphones. The Hifiman Edition XS, very comfortable headphones. But the LCD2s and 3s are not as comfortable. It's kind of their biggest caveat is how comfortable they are. But at the opposite end, like I said, very, very good sound profile. It's up there with some of the best. I honestly think that, because I've tried the Edition XS 800S and the LCD2s, and I'm going to say out of all of them, the LCD2s sound the best. The 800S, the high end is just way too sharp for it to be comfortable to listen to for music. And the Edition XS is a super close competitor between the two. But I think the Audeze is just that tad little bit better. But I will be wearing the Hifimans for a longer period of time. The LCD 3s are very similar to the LCD 2s. Both are platform and how they look and their sound quality. There's not much improvement. The LCD X, I think, is supposed to be a cheaper variant, and it also just kind of looks the same. Most of the major LCD variants, they all just look the same. It's not much of an upgrade, which is why I probably wouldn't spend $4,500 on the LCD 5s and just get the LCD 2s, which are on paper almost the same thing. Like, I think you can see why getting that would be better, because you're spending what, $4,000 less to buy it. But even though like I said, very many people buy headphones in this range, but there is a competitive amount, and there's definitely some companies that do a lot better in some ways than Audeze does. Like, Hifiman's much more comfortable and definitely that same high quality material. And you actually could put it on and like enjoy how comfortable it is. I would say that the stacks, the Lambda stacks, are not as comfortable, but they sound phenomenal. Sennheiser 800S and actually the 820s are, yeah, I would say that they're in that range. The 820s are closed backed, and they do sound good, but both the 800 and the 820 do have some really sharp high ends, so I don't really like them for listening to music. I'd much rather them for playing games, but I'm not going to spend $1,600 on a pair of headphones I only use to play games. So yeah, competitive market, and I think that Audeze is definitely one of the higher people or companies up there when it comes to making headphones. And honestly, I probably recommend them for the LCD 2s and the 3s, but not the expensive ones, because who wants to spend like a 2006 Honda Civic with 120,000 miles on it? Like, you're spending the same amount of money that it takes to buy a car for a pair of headphones. Because, like, yeah, I'm an audiophile and I spend I would call an absurd amount of money on this hobby, but not that absurd. I'm not there yet. Hopefully I will not be there, because I really need money. So yeah, final result is that Audeze, I mean, if you're willing to sacrifice comfort, which most people don't, but if you're willing to, then they're a great pair of headphones. If you're buying some of the lower end models, which, it's still $800, I don't really think it's really low end, but I would be more precautious about buying their more expensive models, because that's a huge purchase. I mean, you really gotta think, would you rather spend 4 house payments or a pair of headphones? So yeah, they're good for the cheaper ones, and they're still good for the expensive ones, but really consider the amount of money you're paying. So yeah, this is a smaller video. It's because I need to stack up for my big 100 subscribers celebration. Once again, thank you guys so much, and I'll be making a big video for that. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and come back for maybe the next video being the subscriber celebration. Bye bye.